Hey, right guys, Truth Munch's Joey, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 7 of You Season 1. I really loved the last episode. I think it really took me off guard when they, spoiler alert, ended up killing Peach off that early on. I thought she was going to be such a integral part to the story for multiple, how many seasons the show goes on for? I thought it would be at least a 4 season kind of show, and I thought she'd be like a main character, but nope. They up and had Joe kill her in episode 6, so I don't know how the show will do without her because I think it'll do great without her anyway. I'm talking like story wise, not viewership right wise. Because while she was such an interesting character, I think Beck and Joe are interesting enough to carry the story forward anyway. I think it was actually very ballsy to kill her off as well because they've killed off Benji now and her. Two characters that could have really dragged out certain stories but kept the show going for longer if they wanted to. But I give them respect for actually having the balls to kill them off because a lot of shows would have just been like, no, we won't do that yet, we'll hold off just to kind of drag out the story. Because imagine if the rest of the season was just Peach versus Joe, it would be good, yeah, sure, but you would definitely tell that they're kind of dragging on this certain story. So killing her off, I think, was a good decision, as much as I'll miss the character because Shay Mitchell did a fantastic job with that character. And yeah, he left DNA behind, so it'll come round and bite me in the ass at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, sorry this episode is a week late. I did plan on watching it when I watched episode 6 last week, but got caught up in loads of other shows. I think Haunting of Hill House really kind of took over last week, so I just wanted to keep watching that. We are very close, so I think after this one, episode 8 has been released today, so then there'll be 2 more weeks and then it'll be finished. So I'll try and catch up soon. But if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the full uncut reaction to this episode and the rest for You Season 1, then the link to the Patreon page will be down below, which really does help support the channel as well. Also links to Twitter, Instagram and Discord if you do want to check out any of those. But for now, my friends, let's go.
That month after the funeral was intimate.
What's
Real.
this?
Just made us. But then over the next few weeks, something happened.
What happened? So have they not found the urine thing?
So that's why you're here in therapy, to find out why your relationship went south?
What?
Or it didn't just go south.
What?
It's over.
Okay. Not sure about that.
No, it was 2 nights later on a school camping trip. In a tent in the rain. With his best friend, Chad. I
Oh.
know.
Only fake ones. Punk classical.
Wavy.
We connected on every level.
Okay.
It doesn't get any better.
Everythingship.
Everythingship.
That's the name of the
Oh, I
episode.
love that. It's like a word.
Okay, Beck. Ready?
Whoa, what went wrong here?
Wait, it can't be. It's fine. I can find another job. I can.
Come work at Mooney's.
I know. Big step.
Joe.
What? That's perfect. Flexible hours. You have time to write. I want to help.
I can't ask that of you.
Well, you're not asking. I'm offering.
But big steps feel right in an everything.
Working together and living together.
Yeah, I get that.
What's that?
Do you mind taking a picture of us?
She actually started. Skipped a lot of time.
I'm sorry, I think I just need to sit down.
I'd rather save it for therapy if that's okay.
Therapy? Except, turns out, we weren't.
Yeah. I used to go.
What do you mean
on
therapy?
research,
Help.
But then after Peach, I thought it was.
she's your girlfriend, and Lord knows I'm not one to criticize, but Beck is terrible, Joe. Okay, she's always late. She leaves the register open. She doesn't know how to
Oh,
organize
Jesus.
my genre. Just this morning, she chewed out a 14-year-old for buying American Tragedy for school because she hates Dreiser. Everyone hates Dreiser.
Mooney's rare and used.
This is Officer Nico, Greenwich Sheriff Department.
Oh,
I'm looking
shit.
for Mr. Ivan Mooney.
Speaking.
I'm sorry about that.
It's
not your fault. It's just her face. It's
kind of
changing,
is.
and I didn't think
I
that
thought.
would happen so fast.
I thought I was.
It's pathetic. The only good thing in my life right now is therapy.
It's the only good thing?
Joe, don't be like that.
I was
Whoa.
totally wrong, and there were dark forces at work I wasn't privy to.
Claudia!
There are people
Okay.
who are thoroughly delusional.
Sick.
Meatball subs, your favorite? Well, what do you think?
I think one errant candle could destroy an entire collection of rare books. But you are worth it.
So you need to get out because you're going to set my books on fire.
No, Joe.
No, what do you want? A night at the Met? A tasting menu at Momofuku? Hell, I'll even sing karaoke with Annika and Lynn.
That's sweet. That's really, really sweet. But I think I'd rather keep it low key and small.
No to small, no to low key.
I don't know, Lynn. Beck was pretty emphatic.
Dude, Bex is Sagittarius. She craves attention. This is a test, okay? Part of the fun
Does
is
she?
making a guy think that you don't want something.
Oh, he made a cake with it. That's kind of cute.
Oh, shit. You scared me.
What's all this?
It's my girlfriend's birthday. Throwing her a little...
He looks quite suave.
Hey, get this man a catcher in the rye.
No. It's fine.
She's here. Everyone hide. Places.
Surely Beck didn't actually cheat.
Named my shelter cat after George Eliot. I love her.
I like
Cat
it.
or the author?
Both.
Meow.
What the fuck? I mean, that play.
It's selfish. It's rude, but it's Beck.
Joe?
Mad.
Oh, shit. Hey!
Good save.
You for a sec?
Oh my fuck.
Where were you?
Sorry.
Beck, I called. I texted you.
Yeah, I know. I just my
Yeah?
therapy session ran long. Dr. Nikki and I were really. I lost track of time.
If she actually cheated, I'm gonna be so mad. Like,
Beck, just tell me. Okay, if you can't tell me, then show me. Show me your phone.
Are you serious right now?
You said yourself you have a hard time with good guys.
If we don't have trust, we have nothing. Do you trust me?
don't take the
No,
phone.
I can't do this right now.
Not now. Stop. Oh, it's such a nice cake as well that you made for her. What the fuck? Has Joe done something? I don't ask myself that question every day, but like, Scrabble.
I brought you a donut.
How many times are they gonna fall out? Fuck.
Raised.
I feel like we've done the whole sorry makeup thing like once every episode.
Why do I always have to pick?
Alright, whoa.
I'll choose.
But I had to be sure.
I'll see you after class, okay?
Okay. Bye.
Oh, he tried to stop his stalking where he's busy and go back to doing it. It's showtime! Who is it gonna be? Oh, he's gonna check
It
his
was looking like I was right. I guess I'm bad at picking good people, but I'm good at catching bad people red-handed.
Wait, what? You just teleported. Oh my god, no.
Are you following me?
No, he's actually been caught! Yo, how did that happen though?
My friend Emma Fox from Brown? But I guess that wasn't readily apparent on the text from my phone.
Oh, dear, 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 dear.
If we don't have trust, we have nothing.
I know. I'm sorry.
Me too. You and I,
Yep.
we're over.
There you go.
I think there's two of you. Two Paul Browns.
No.
One has been hurt in the past, feel betrayed and hopeless. But the other one has faith, in spite of the evidence to the contrary.
Oh my god, Joe, you can't just kill everyone she interacts with. I'll actually be pissed off if he kills this guy because he has
Benji, they left me no choice.
no proof. Like,
They're dangerous. But I need absolute proof first.
yes, there you go. And even then, I don't think killing him's your.
It's the quickest way to a man's truth. Is through his computer.
Didn't password protect it, apparently.
I mean, he followed me. I haven't dealt with the shit that went on with me and Peach, or my dad, or Benji. And instead of putting it into my writing, I'm hibernating with you, and I resent you for it.
Damn.
I need space to heal. But every time I turn around, you're standing there, ready to make it all okay. But only I can do that. And if you really love me, you'll see that.
Why don't you say that to her?
You'll let me go.
And a pretty decent therapist she's lucky to have.
Yeah. Thank God you went. There was no way she cheated on him because.
It also sounds like you were right to end it with me.
It would have been too obvious. Beck wouldn't have really done that, surely, but the way the episode was going about it, I was like, what if he has?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Jealousy got the best of me. And I was threatened that you needed someone to talk to who wasn't me. And if I was a smarter man, maybe I wouldn't let you go. But I'm guessing that's what you need. So I will.
Have you heard my therapy recordings?
Goodbye.
Dude.
Goodbye, Joe.
Why is this sad? Fuck, no.
You look like shit.
Thanks.
What happened?
My girlfriend dumped me. All right? So, if you don't mind.
What? Okay.
I love you, Joe. Your face. Oh my god, I'm just messing with you.
Fucking scared the shit out of me. I'm not even there.
Or will she end up like me?
What, dead? He blatantly killed her. Okay, there we go, guys. That is episode 7 of You, season 1. I'm not sure about the one. I think it was a good episode. I do. I would say it was the weakest of the seasons so far, though. If Joe and Beck had never really had like a big argument or anything like that before, I think this episode could have worked. But because, like I mentioned in the episode, they seem to have fallen out and something seems to have got in the way every single episode. Like they've only been together, like officially together since what, episode 3? I want to say episode 3 or 4 is one of those. So yeah, I think officially together since episode 4. So they've only been together for 2 full episodes, and then this one where they actually broke up. So again, that could be classed as good because it's very quick paced in that sense. But it's funny to say like that feels quick paced of the story, but then this episode felt slow paced. Kind of a weird one. Like I think it really picked up in the final 10 minutes, but the other 30 minutes was just going from this therapy session and cutting back and forth with Joe getting a bit paranoid, and then to kind of falling out of love, or her falling out of love with him a bit. Thankfully, it had the scene where he found the recordings and listened to that, because I think that's by far the best scene of the whole episode, and it really put into perspective like what's been going on in Beck's mind. Because when you look back at episode, was it four, where we had Beck's narration instead of Joe's, I thought they'd kind of stick with that for a little bit, but they haven't. So to come to an episode like this and not get Beck's point of view, just Joe's again, it's kind of difficult to think what she's thinking, because obviously we don't get the narration. But even the episode made it all mysterious, and what's she up to? Is she cheating on him? What's going on? No, she wasn't. She just wanted space, and I do get where she was coming from when she said like Joe's always there trying to, you know, make everything better when she just needs time, because like her best friend died or committed suicide. And yeah, I think Joe maybe was a bit much. And then them working together as well, it was just very like as soon as that happened, I was like, that's a bad idea. Why are you letting her work there, dude? So yeah, it was. I think it was just very slow paced for the first 30 minutes. I don't think it was anything really new. It was just going over stuff that they had a few arguments, and then the final 10 minutes were really good. But up before then, it was like, okay, where's this really going? There was none of that humor as well. Like I loved the Joe's narration every episode, and it was best when he was kind of going off at Peach in his mind. And we don't have that now, so the humour in this episode just wasn't there. I had a couple of moments, but nowhere near as much as the others. And I know this isn't trying to be a comedy, very far from a comedy, but it does have some like funny elements to it, and I really like that about the series as a whole, but this episode had none of that. And yeah, I felt like the 1 month and a half time skip was maybe a bit too sudden. Like the end of the last episode, Peach had just died. Oh, and now we've skipped ahead like 90 days. Again, maybe it's a good thing, because if maybe they lingered on it, I'm not saying they should have lingered on like the death of Peach for a whole episode, even though she was very much a big part of this episode still. But it would have been nice to see a bit of an aftermath. We just kind of jumped ahead very suddenly, which I don't think I was that keen on. I don't know, there was some parts of this episode I did like, but there was a lot more that I kind of didn't, I think, with this one. Joe being in therapy, if he actually sticks with that, could be interesting. I won't say that's a positive yet, because I want to see where it goes. And him being in therapy this episode was more trying to learn about Beck. And he's about to kill the therapist, so he had a hidden agenda, obviously. But if he stays there, that could really be something interesting. And I like how we still had a bit of a glimpse of like the cop is still there, like when he called up. Even though it took him like a month and a half to do so, apparently. But okay. So yeah. I would say this was the weakest of season 1. I wouldn't say it was a bad episode, because it wasn't. I'd just say it was a bit more slow paced than the others. And Peach not being in this episode, I was hoping it wouldn't show too badly, but it really did show in this episode. But with episode 8 and 9 and 10, we've got 3 more. Who knows what can happen. There was bound to be at least one episode that felt weaker than the others. And I think this one was definitely that so far. I'm going to give this one probably like a 6.5 out of 10. 6.5. Like I say, not a bad episode. Just hopefully it kind of picks up a bit with episode 8. Yeah, we shall see. But thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what the episode down below in the comments. Episode 8 is out, so I'll try and watch that as soon as I can. I don't know when it will be up, but just, you know, keep a lookout for it, because I'll definitely have it up this week. And yeah, until then, peace.